Ready for some good news?
We are too.
Here's your positive difference story of the day.
All right, Becky, I knew you would love this.
Oh?
The setting is a bookstore.
Yay!
Your favorite spot.
Oh, my goodness.
There's an older gentleman, and it's a ritual every Saturday at 3 o'clock. He shows up, and he buys one book, and he asks them to gift wrap it. And then he leaves. And he comes back the next week, buys another book, asks for it to be gift wrapped, and leaves. So after doing this for a little while, finally one of the bookstore employees was like, hey, just curious, like, are you building a collection here or whatever? He's like, no, I don't keep these. Actually, every Sunday I go to the children's hospital and I leave the book at the nurse's station anonymously with a note that says, give it to the kid who needs it the most.
Wow.
And here's why. He said, I've been doing that since my grandson was there, battling leukemia. He beat it. He's 5 years cancer-free now. But I remember those long, long days and nights, those nights when he was so scared. And I remember there was a random book that somebody had left and how it gave him something to focus on besides the fear.
Wow.
No way.
Love that.
And he said, I decided I'm going to start being that person.
Yeah.
And so every week he shows up, he buys a book. That Sunday, he takes it to the hospital and leaves it for whoever could use it the most in their moments of being feared and needing a distraction of some kind.
That's amazing. And leaving it up to the nurses, too. Like, you spend every day with these kids. You know.
Right. They know who's going to need it. Here's what's even more fun. The bookstore employee ended up telling her manager, she's like, oh, we can start doing this. So next time gentlemen came in, they said, by the way, we love that idea. We're going to start matching. Every time you buy a book, the bookstore is going to donate a second book.
Wow.
And you can take two of them.
Yes.
Word started spreading. And every Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock, he's not only there buying his book, and the bookstore's giving theirs, other people have been showing up.
That's incredible.
They heard about it, and they've created this whole, program now. Books for Bravery.
Wow.
Over 622 books have been delivered so far.
Where is this?
I actually don't know. They wanted to keep it anonymous.
Okay.
It's real, though. I confirmed it.
Yes.
It actually is happening.
I want to go there.
Here's what's even better. The grandfather brought his 14-year-old grandson now, who had battled leukemia, who's in remission,
that's right,
to come meet the bookstore employees and be able to just see the full circle moment. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, my goodness.
That's very powerful.
That is our positive difference story of the day.
Real people, real life, the KLRC Morning Show. 90.9 KLRC.
If you text us the word date, we'll be happy to send you some date night questions, courtesy of our friends at the Center for Healthy Relationships. I was looking through some of them. There's some really great, fun questions.
Yeah.
Like, what is a favorite memory of us from the last few months that always makes you smile?
Oh.
I think that's kind of a fun question.
Just question 2, by the way.
What's that? I know, that's the second one,
question
yes.
2. There's 15 on here.
Yeah. And
there's some good options.
And you don't have to, by the way, be married to do these. Some of them maybe orient a little more towards a couple who's been together longer and married, but not all of them. That's certainly a question anybody could ask.
And even some questions that you could ask in you're considering staying with this person. If you're in the dating phase.
Testing the waters a little bit?
Yeah, when we have conflict, what do you need from me to make a less stressful experience? I think that's a really good question to ask in the dating season.
Okay. Yes, that is a really, really good question.
And then you can ask it again and be like, no, but really.
No, but really.
Give me the
that.
honest answer. I love this one. What is a song or a movie that reminds you of when we first started dating?
Oh, you're such a romantic.
I do. I am totally, actually. I think, Ross, we should try something.
Yeah?
Because you've been dating for a little while now.
Yeah, almost a year now.
We should maybe call Heidi.
Oh.
And pose one of these questions. But we will ask you first how you think she will answer.
Oh.
We got to keep you honest, dude.
So you're going to ask me how I think she's going to respond.
For example, if we were to ask her, hey, what movie or song reminds you of when you and Ross first started dating.
Don't say Shrek. Don't say Shrek.
We'll try it later.
KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC, the positive difference.
Time for 3 stories, 3 things to know as you get started with your day today.
Officials at the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences just announced some exciting news. They're set to receive $40 million in congressional funds for very important programs. A big focus of these funds will be on helping address infant and maternal mortality rate in the state.
Yeah, that's been a big thing for a while. So,
wow.
It's a lot of money, too.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
And Best Friends Animal Society, they're going to host the 2nd annual sleepover event on Valentine's Day Eve, which I have not heard of this, but they're always doing an event, and it's always something that I'm like, hey, maybe I could go to that.
The dog lover's like, count me in.
So Best Friends Animal Society, they're inviting people to their annual Valentine's Foster Sleepover event. It's on February 13th. It's a one-night event that gives people the opportunity to try out fostering while also giving adoptable pets time away from a shelter environment.
Okay. So
Which,
you're basically
you
taking
know-
the dog. You're not sleeping at the shelter.
No,
with
you're
the
taking
dog.
the pet
You're taking
home.
the
Right.
dog. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
you know, they do say shelter environment, but if you've ever been to Best Friends, it's like more of a dog hotel.
It's like a
Is it really?
5-star
It's
shelter
awesome.
environment.
That's
Isn't that the
awesome.
one? They've got like a coffee shop in there, I
What?
think, too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're living better there than most of us do in our homes. Really?
It's a pretty impressive place for sure. And a third final note. So the votes are in, and the USA Today ad meter results for the best Super Bowl commercials based on people voting all over the country.
Okay.
Once again, the Clydesdale horses took number 1. They've won like 10 times.
Really?
Yeah.
So I don't know that one.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, number 2, which I would have put this at number 1, the retiring farmer. I think it was a Lay's
that.
commercial. Did you
Yes.
guys see that one?
Yes, so good.
I didn't see it at the Super Bowl, but you told me to watch the advertisement, so I did, and I'm like,
Yes.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
It's a farmer who's basically kind of handing things over to his daughter to take
Yeah.
over the farm, but they take one last kind of day together. It's
And it
it's
walks them through like her
tearjerker.
childhood to her
Yes.
adulthood.
Stop
So
talking.
sweet.
I'm going to cry again.
That was pretty powerful. And the Pepsi Polar Bear, I don't remember that one, but that was number 3 of the top 3. They not on the list, but I thought they did a good job with this one. And in the past, there's been some controversy around it, but the Jesus He Gets Us people,
Yeah,
spent
the
like $8
one this
million.
year was really good.
Yeah, it was titled "There's More Than Just More," and it's basically this idea of, man, especially in America, we chase more, like more money, more pleasure, more, and they're like, what if there's more than just more?
Right.
And it's really powerful. So I would put that one at least in the top 3.
Yeah, it actually resonates with me because the past couple days after taking down like decorations and stuff, I'm like, less is more.
Less is more. 90.9 KLRC. Mark, Becky, Dr. Rosemary's here around the breakfast table with us too from the Center for Healthy Relationships here at John Brown University. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so it's February, got Valentine's. We're in the middle of our Spoil Your Spouse promotion here at KLRC, so we thought, let's talk marriage with Dr.
I
Rosemary.
love marriage. I love talking about marriage.
Me too. I'm a fan.
Yes.
Here's what I've noticed. And one, I think you guys would agree, like dating should not go away once you get married, right? It's an
Right.
important part of
Absolutely.
it. I've noticed how hard it is to not let the phone steal away a good date. And I'm sure you guys have never struggled with this before.
Nope. That's why I have to leave my phone in the car.
Is that
Yeah.
the solution? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so easy to get distracted even in conversation with my husband around, oh, well, let me look that up real quick or what have you. And so I just leave it in the car. We take one phone just in case like something happens with the kids, but other than that, we just leave it. And to me, it's so sad to walk into an establishment and be like see couples on quote unquote dates, but they're just on their phones.
I wonder, are you guys seeing that at the center?
We are, and I will confess, I've done it, right? I've looked around restaurants and go, oh, I can't believe they're on their phones, and then probably within 5 minutes, I'm on my phone.
Right.
And sometimes it comes out of, we're having a conversation. There was one just recently where we were thinking about doing some planning around a vacation, and really great conversation. They said, oh, let me just, I pull up my phone to see what Airbnbs we could find. Well, that actually could have waited till we'd left the restaurant I had this incredible opportunity one-on-one with my husband, and I blew it by looking up Airbnbs, over dessert kind of thing. It did not need to happen. My own spirit was checked in that, how important it is to give time and attention in order to build the emotional intimacy that is needed within our marriage relationships at a different level than we have in any other relationship.
I think that's the thing I've experienced, because there's part of Mark who's like, man, I want a deep connection with my wife, have that intimacy you're talking about. And then I think there's a part of me that uses the phone as kind of like, well, this is a good distraction because I'm not 100% sure how to connect here in this moment. Right. Or maybe I'm tired or whatever, and that's the easy way out.
Right.
So for those of us who may sometimes feel like the phone has become a crutch, but really want that connection, that intimacy, like how do we get there?
Yeah, well, let's think of it as a target that we, if you kind of that saying, if you don't have a target, you're sure to hit nothing. And so the target really is intimacy. And when I think of intimacy, I break it into 3 words: into, me, see. So intimacy is really being known, somebody being able to see inside of you. We have that in our relationship with God. Psalm 139 is a beautiful example of God. He knows me, He sees me, He knows what I'm doing. And we have that vertical relationship. And I talk often here about vertical relation and horizontal relationship, right? And this horizontal relationship with our husband should have a reflection of that intimacy we have with God. So what does it look like for us to really be a receiver of intimacy? So a receiver of our spouse seeing into us, and then we also give that back. And that's that interchange. It's a very unique relationship between a husband and a wife. There's something about being known, being seen, being loved, being able to share who we are. And sometimes there's things that can come against that can erode us. Trust has to be both earned, and it grows and it regrows, it rebuilds. So we do need to, are we trustworthy as well as somebody who is trusting of others? Consistency builds trust. So we talk, using the phone as an example. Am I willing to consistently leave your phone in the car? It tells you that you're trustworthy in your desire for intimacy, emotional intimacy with your husband. What does it look like for consistency in this?
Do you guys have some more resources? I know the Center for Healthy Relationships has a website. Do you guys have some more ways for people who are feeling like, I'm feeling disconnected, but I want that connection. I want that intimacy. Help, please.
Right. Last year, we did a large survey here in Northwest Arkansas to find out about marital satisfaction. And almost half of the respondents indicated that loneliness and a disconnection was the strongest factor in their marital satisfaction. Wow. So what that tells me is there really is this deep longing for emotional connection, which can lead to physical connection, but it's more than just that. It's really this, do I know that I am seen and heard and loved? Right. Can I provide that for my spouse? So that has really fueled some of the things that we've done at the Center around marriage. And we've actually are just launching a new revised website. It's always exciting. It's a lot of work that goes behind that, right? But part of that work is making sure that we have resources for our community. And so we have started a new video series called Postures of a Modern Marriage. And they're just short videos about some of these issues. It includes stories. It includes some challenges. And one of them, there's a couple videos on there about vulnerability. And one couple in particular tells their story around how vulnerability changed this marital struggles that they were having. Is I just really encourage your listeners to go and listen to Nia and Ron and that just what they do. And one of the things that they talk about is having pillow talk, and that for 5 minutes every night they do a pillow talk. Okay, what happened today? And they're committed to vulnerability and honesty and the intimacy that grows at that point. So you just go check us out. The website, chr.jbu.edu. And there's also a button on there for resources that we recommend, because there's lots of good resources. There's also some that aren't very good, and so we've really curated resources on marriage that we believe strongly in, and you can see that from our website as well.
That's good stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rosemary.
Thank you.
So our friends at the Center for Healthy Relationship here at John Brown University have come up for some date night questions. In fact, we'd love to share them with you if you'd like them.
And you can get them simply by texting the word DATE, D-A-T-E, to 800-909-5572.
And we've been talking about some of these questions, so we thought, okay, let's try something. Let's see how well Ross really knows his girlfriend, Heidi.
She's such a good sport.
All right.
Yes.
So what we'll do is we'll ask you the question.
Okay.
And then we'll call her.
Oh, and get
to see if
her
the
answer. Okay.
answers match.
Ooh, okay. I'm sweating a little.
All right. We'll pick a fun one here. These questions, by the way, are really great. Okay. So here's the question.
Please be favorite color.
What song or movie reminds you of when you first started dating?
Song or movie? I think we kind of just started watching movies, so probably less of a movie and more of a song.
You've been dating for about a year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This came a little bit after when we started dating, but there was this one song called The Mountain Song.
Okay.
And it was when it was like during the summertime and we were like hiking a lot. It's a song about basically a couple climbing a mountain, but the mountain's like a metaphor for like getting over problems and conflicts in an awesome way.
Sounds like a good one.
It's a really good song.
Okay. Let's find out if that's what she thinks. Let's see if we can get her on the line here this morning.
Hello.
Heidi, it's Mark, Becky, and your boyfriend Ross.
What's going on?
Hey, guys.
She's like,
Why are you calling me?
in all fairness, we gave you a text that we were going to be calling, so it's not a complete, total surprise. We didn't give you any warning, though, hardly at all.
I know. I try to act like a little bit surprised.
It's just a little bit early.
Okay, so here's the thing. We've been talking about these date night questions we got from the Center for Healthy Relationships. And we've asked Ross how he thinks you're going to answer, but now we want to find out the truth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm about to get thrown under the bus, I think.
I don't know. I mean, you guys have a great little relationship. I think we might be surprised.
Okay.
Okay. So the question is, what movie or song reminds you of when you were first started dating?
Oh, man. I would have to go with a song. We could never finish a movie.
It's true. We've tried multiple movies.
Does Ross fall asleep first?
No, we just talk.
Oh, yeah. You're just like, okay, all right, that's fair.
They're not old like us.
Yeah, it's true. Don't worry, that's coming. All right. So what movie or in this case, okay, so what song reminds you of when you first started dating?
Okay, so there's this one song. It's called Real Love Baby by Father John Misty. Not a Christian song. So I wouldn't recommend people to go look up his other stuff. But that song is really good.
Would some people call that the mountain song?
Okay, there is that song.
Oh, he got it wrong. Oh, look, she's trying to cover for him.
Oh, that's so sweet. You don't need to do that, Heidi. It's all
I
good.
appreciate you trying to cover. That was my second option, to be fair.
Okay, all right.
Because that one was more so when we first started dating.
You
You're
were
right, Heidi.
in the neighborhood. That's
Okay,
pretty good.
I have question number 2.
Yeah, one last question.
What is a favorite memory of you guys from the last few months that always makes you smile?
Ooh, okay. That's a really good one. Can I go like super recent and say our trip to Tulsa?
Aww.
That was pretty fun.
You guys went to check out the gathering place, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
that was
awesome.
really.
We'll
It
count
was
that.
so sweet.
That's
That's
sweet.
pretty awesome. All right, thanks for letting us
Thanks,
invade your
Heidi.
day.
Of course. Bye, y'all.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
We were talking earlier about the favorite movie or song, or the song or movie that reminds you of
When you
that
first started
early dating
Yeah.
season. We even checked in. Ross had one that he thought of right away. We actually called his girlfriend. I'll give you credit. You were at number 2. You were
I
in the
was.
top 2.
I was.
She had a little different one in mind, but you were in the
Just
top
a little
2.
bit.
You got 2 songs. That's a good thing. And then Becky's husband texted, like,
did.
out of the blue, which was fun.
Yeah, and he said, Uptown Funk. Ayo.
So literally, he's listening to the conversation and decides to tell her, hey, remember this?
Remember that,
That was-
2016 song that everybody loved and then it just fell off? Yeah, that one.
Okay, so that was your song?
That was because we didn't really hang out by ourselves when we first started dating. It was always
Okay.
like a group of 5 of us or
Okay.
6 of us.
Okay.
And so we were always like dancing and trying to dance together.
Shocking that you would be dancing.
So
Just totally shocked them.
on
with
that,
that.
I'm just going to go like dance away here. Uptown.
All right. So
That's-
we've. Hold on.
What?
We've all
Killing my
said
vibe here,
our
Ross.
song. Mark, what's your
yours?
song?
Man,
when
you are
and
asking me
Tiff
to
started
think.
dating?
A long time ago.
I'm going to type as you talk because I'm probably not going to know the
Almost
song.
30 years ago.
You weren't even born yet, Ross.
Yeah, that's true.
There are a couple of the come. I think if we were to ask Tiff, this is what she would say. There's a song by an artist that, like years ago, we used to play here on KLRC.
Oh, wow.
Her name
Okay.
was Cindy Morgan,
Okay.
and she wrote this song called "How Could You Ask for More." And Tiff loved the song, and she kind of introduced me to it pretty early on when we were
Okay.
dating. Now, here's the really fun part, though.
Yeah.
The surprise I got to do is I reached out to
Of course
her
you did.
and got her to record a little message because we did one of those videos when you get married, you know, like the
Oh,
little
yeah,
photos
yeah.
and kind of the journey of us kind of thing. So I got her to record a little message
That's
to go with the
awesome.
song.
You're
I was like,
such
that
a
was a good
romantic,
day. It was a really good day.
Aw.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Ross, you
All right.
look like the Statue of Liberty was going down on an
Ross
elevator.
brought the collapsing chair
And
dance
Mark,
move back
you look
again.
like you had your like 1 dose of caffeine for the past 12 years
Yep.
in 5 seconds.
Can I just like put an emphasis on what Becky just said? You look like the Statue of Liberty going down an elevator. No one has ever said that.
No.
Well, you're welcome.
But that's what happens when you try to describe our dance moves. All right, so it is time for the Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash. It's Tuesday, February the 16th.
Wait,
No,
February the 10th.
Sorry. It's like I clearly can't read now either. Dance or read. All right.
Okay, happy 8th birthday to Nathan Wagner in Grove.
And Gary Palmieri in Colcord.
And Emma Claire Gregory is turning 16 in Springdale today, too.
Sandra Robertson is turning 80 in Springdale.
Aaliyah Parrish, happy 5th birthday in Springdale today.
And Leigh Du Bois turning 72 in Concord.
Justin Halloway has a birthday in Gentry.
And Airman Brandon Hedges in Cabot celebrates a birthday today, too. All right, the randomizer is going to pick a winner for us. Somebody gets a gift certificate to celebrate at the Marketplace.
Justin Halloway in Gentry.
Happy birthday, Justin.
birthday.